DEE-1 response to Kendrick Lamar. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with the reaction series. So today, man, yes, I am well aware since I did the Lecrae breakdown, you guys have told me we got to check out the other Kendrick Lamar shout out and response. I'm talking about DEE-1. So this right here, right now, is none other than Tell It Like It Is. But before we go any further, listen, if you like the chaos hat that I'm wearing, if you like the hoodie, we got hats, shirts, hoodies, knoxhilldmv.com. You want to support me, support the brand, help by rocking it, getting it out there. It really does go a long way. It helps the channel, guys. I'll put all links down below. But anyways, know what we're here for. DEE-1, step to the plate. Let's see what you got.
I want to be empathetic, my heart like DEE-1, but I want
Rock T go crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
Switch up.
I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think. With Jim Kendrick, we flipping tables, man. Call it like it is. All right. Y'all done turned this culture trash. These so-called legends ain't no legends. I don't care if they sold millions. All you hear in they message, poisoning our whole community. Everybody hypnotized. Why you think nobody respect black people? No big surprise. Call it like it is. And I love New Orleans, my city, but I love Galway more. I don't care if none of y'all with me. We celebrate being stupid, and everybody's so gangster. But when you clock in for that white man, you be on your best behavior. Hold up. Call it like it is. Yeah, most of media people lame. Y'all was never really cool before you got inside of this here game. Instigating y'all being messy. You ain't helping nobody grow. Tell Joe Budden I'm on a mission, so don't butt in, Joe. Man, I'm going. No, it ain't no pressure on.
I'll tell you what, I love the call it like it is. And you have that off to the side, right? Just add like a little bit of harmony to it, a little sauce in the mix. And then he's just cutting through with the mains. And he's got such an emphatic delivery, right? So much personality injected into it. And I love how we open up, right? Because Lecrae obviously mentions the Kendrick shout out later on, right? DEE-1 opens up with the Kendrick shout out, takes that vocal cut, and then chops it into like being, you know, basically on a hospital bed, right? You hear the beep, 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 and then the flat line, and then the beat drops in, and it's a total switch up.
Rock T go crazy.
I wonder what that flat line is. Is that flat line hip hop, man?
Yeah. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think.
I love that intro bar right there. I don't care what people think. I'm trying to make these people think. And then he gives us some more conscious, thoughtful rap to think about, man. But this line right here.
Jim Kendrick, we flipping tables, man. Call it like it is. All right.
We flipping tables, man. That has levels for me. Flipping tables, like turning the tables, right? Flipping tables, like a DJ flipping tables, calling back to that, versus the saying like turning the tables on someone. But also, if you look at the roots of that, right? And then you tap into Christianity, right? Book of Matthew, when Jesus goes into the temple, right? And he gets pissed off at all the people that are like selling and trying to make profits within the temple. And he goes and flips all the tables, right? Flipping tables in a different sense from that perspective, right? Because he flips the tables of what he sees as heretics, people not paying respect to his father's temple, making it a den of robbers. There's levels to it.
With Jim Kendrick, we flipping tables, man. Call it like it is. All right. Y'all done turned this culture trash. These so-called legends ain't no legends. I don't care if they sold millions. All you hear in they message.
These so-called legends ain't no legends. I don't care if they sold millions. What's their message? What do they stand for? At the end of the day, that's a really deep one to think about and to discuss, right? Because what do you value? I think in terms of hip hop and in terms of the message, in terms of what they bring to the table. Because you look at a lot of the mainstream and a lot of the artists who have dominated the mainstream, right? And what are the messages, right? Violence, drug use, degradation of women, right? Celebrations of ideas and values that don't line up with Christian values, especially in artists like DEE-1. Let's keep it rolling.
In our whole community, everybody hypnotized. Why you think nobody respect black people? No big surprise. And I love New Orleans, my city, but I love Galway more. I don't care if none of y'all with me. We celebrate being stupid, and everybody's so gangster. But when you
there it is. We celebrate being stupid, and everybody's so gangster.
for that white man, you be on your best behavior. Hold up.
But when you clock in for that white man, be on your best behavior. I know it's ironic that I'm breaking down these bars. Listen, it is a privilege to have the platform that I have to break this down. But we always have to appreciate the history of hip hop and its roots in black communities. I am from PG County, one of those communities, and hip hop has given me so much. But what I will say is if you look at the history of hip hop, right, through the years, it started off as a means of social change, a way of giving a voice to those who didn't have a voice. and that came from black communities. But then once it reached radio and it reached the mainstream, at the time, who was in charge of a lot of the labels, right? It was white people. White, rich people who were very disconnected from the culture, from the roots, and the history of it all. Record execs who were solely concerned with profits. And as hip-hop grew to become the number one genre that it is today, what do you think happened? All of a sudden, the trends, the way the music was made, the way that it was put out, the messages that it spoke on were focused on maximizing those profits. Much in the same way you see it in cinema, you see it in movies, you see it in games, right? Violence, drama, controversy, sexism, drug use, all of this sells. You started off at a time when you had like the De La Souls. You had A Tribe Called Quest, man. You had amazing conscious artists coming through. And then you had almost this sort of Darwinism and this gangsterism just take over, right? And push out these conscious rappers. And we haven't really seen them dominate the mainstream since. I mean, Lupe came through and did his thing, but you haven't really had a lot of those artists come through really caring about that type of message. And now Kendrick is shining light on it and giving opportunity to artists like Lecrae and artists like DEE-1. And they're taking advantage of that opportunity right now. And I love this just change and this pulse and how it's moving in hip hop right now. It's dope to hear.
Everybody's so gangster, but when you clock in for that white man, you be on your best behavior. Hold up. Call it like it is. Yeah, most of media people lame. Y'all was never really cool before you got inside of this here game. Instigating, y'all being messy. You ain't helping nobody.
See, instigating, y'all being messy.
Tell Joe Budden I'm on a mission, so don't butt in, Joe. Man.
And DEE-1 has had issues with Joe Budden, right? When it was the murder of Fulio. And even Budden turned around on his Insta and was like, you know what? DEE-1 was right. Like, I need to do some reflecting. Am I sat here like promoting music that just continues to promote violence and murder? And am I actually helping? Or am I a part of the problem as I continue the cycle and contribute to it? So nice little word flip on Budden versus Joe Budden. And yeah, he's speaking out on everyone, right? It's not just the industry execs, it's those who contribute, the podcasters, the critics, the people who have their pulse on it as well.
Nobody grow. Tell Joe Budden I'm on a mission, so don't butt in, Joe. Man, I'm going. No, it ain't no pressure on me. I'm applying the pressure. I'm powered by G-O-D, and we gon' be, alright? That's what Kendrick Lamar said. And in the words of Lil Wayne, the sky's the limit, yeah. Call it like it is. Call it.
Which one was that? The Drought 3, Sky is the Limit. Man, I still love that song to this day. Give me mixtape Wayne. If he's from New Orleans, of course he's going to show Wayne love from that. He's also shouting out, we gon' be all right. Kendrick Lamar, let's get it.
And in the words of Lil Wayne, the sky's the limit, yeah. So call it like it is. Call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I'm speaking from the soul. And I don't care who feel it. Yeah, hip-hop is dead. And y'all the ones who killed it. No, I'm not impressed. And I say that.
Yo, I talked about it with that flat line that we heard at the beginning. What is that symbolic of?
Yeah, hip-hop is dead, and y'all the ones who killed it. No, I am not impressed, and I say that with my chest. Don't try to call me preachy, refer to me as blessed. So call it like it is, and call it what...
That's a very interesting line. Don't call me preachy, refer to me as blessed. I'm not standing on my soapbox, right? I'm just blessed. Again, that's a little bit of that. It's less of a humble spirit, I feel like, than Lecrae took in his approach, but there's still a little bit of that humility right there, right?
And y'all the ones who killed it. No, I am not impressed, and I say that with my chest. Don't try to call me preachy, refer to me as blessed. So call it like it is, and call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. Y'all boys claim to be some soldiers, but you soldiers ain't no soldiers, man. I told you and I showed you. I'm a soldier for life. Stop playing dumb. It's good versus evil. It's only two sides. Class in session. Y'all need to attend, just like my shoe size. Murder music hit different when...
Y'all need to attend, just like my shoe size, A10, like size 10 measurement for shoe size versus attending. And then before, when he's talking about the soldiers, right? The cover of this, I know because this is the lyric video, but the cover is the classic Reeboks, right? Cheaper than the Air Force Ones, but also those Reeboks had camo on it. Being a soldier represented that.
I showed you. I'm a soldier for life. Stop.
Yeah, this has just, Lecrae came with much more thoughtful, like layered in that way. This has that layering and that substance, but this time this has that aggression as well in sort of that attack mode, more like a call to arms. This one feels
Play it
like
dumb. It's good versus evil. It's only two sides. Class in session. Y'all need to attend. Just like my shoe size. Murder music hit different when somebody in my crew died. The biggest gangsters in rap got blind hair and blue eyes. We getting pimp. What y'all wanna do, guys? A new single.
that's a terrible lyric video. They got the biggest gangsters in rap got blonde hair and blue eyes. I got blue eyes. That's me. I'm a gangster. No. Again, this is going back to the record execs, right? And his critique of the state that the culture and that hip hop in the mainstream has become. Biggest gangsters. And I was thinking too, if you're thinking blonde hair, blue eyes, is that like a shot at Eminem? But no, I don't think that. I think it ties back in with the previous lines.
Just like my shoe size. Murder music hit different when somebody in my crew died.
Murder music hit different when somebody in my crew died. Yep. Because then the violence really becomes real. And it's like, what do we stand for? And what are we propagating here?
Biggest gangsters in rap got blind hair and blue eyes. We getting pimp. What y'all wanna do, guys? Your new single just dropped. Yay. Time to entertain us with new lives. Whoever said I'm canceled, man, I'm laughing in these people's face. I work for God, dummy. My impact could never be erased. Tell America, I'm the same brother I used to be. Before y'all was introduced to me. Consistency ain't new to me. So call it like it is. Y'all done sold us out with your coonery. And that dollar bill got y'all whipped.
I love just like the trolling and almost the sardonic tone that he takes me. He's like, you got a new single? Yeah,
And I'm
okay.
laughing in these people's face. I work for God, dummy. My impact could never be erased.
That's a line and a half. I work for God, dummy. My impact can never be erased.
America, I'm the same brother I used to be. Before y'all was introduced to me. Consistency ain't new to me. So call it like it is. Y'all done sold us out with your coonery. And that dollar bill got y'all whipped. That's dead, man. It's the eulogy. And whoever said what they gon' do to me, man, I hit your whole block up. With prayers, man. Y'all ain't used to me. To be finished, loop that thing back. Let's go. Call it like it is. Call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I'm speaking from the soul. And I don't care who feel it. Yeah, hip hop is dead. And y'all the ones who killed it. No, I'm not impressed. And I say that with my chest. Don't try to call me preaching. Refer to me as blessed. So call it like it is. And call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think.
Yeah, that brought the energy this time.
Same brother.
Dope bars there I want to break down.
That dollar bill got y'all whipped. That's dead, man. It's the eulogy.
That dollar bill got y'all whipped. Think about got you whipped. Like your girl has you whipped, keeps you in line. Versus, again, think about what he's talking about with some of the racial context, right? So whipped to slavery, that dollar bill got you whipped. You're basically a slave to the government, a slave to the state and to the money. Versus the dollar bill, dead man, that's eulogy. Why? Because the face of dead presidents, a dead man, is on a dollar bill. I'll take that even further because the face of the dead president's on the dollar bill, right? If he's flipping it in that sense. A white man on the dollar bill. Dead man, that's eulogy. Saying a eulogy at a funeral service ties in with the hip hop is dead lines. Also, I wonder if there's some callbacks to Nas because Nas pronounced hip hop is dead. How long ago was that? Over a decade ago now? Wow.
Y'all done sold us out with your coonery. And that dollar bill got y'all whipped. That's dead, man. It's the eulogy. And whoever say what they gon' do to me, man, I hit your whole block up. With prayers, man. Y'all ain't used to me. To be finished.
I hit your whole block up with prayers. Y'all ain't used to me. See, that's different, right? That's much in the same way. I'm talking about Lecrae, right? Sort of turn the other cheek. I'll hit your block up with prayers. Because again, he's staying true to his character and his message. But it's funny the way that that's put because normally you say, I hit your block up. You think there's going to be a gun bar thrown in there, right? So that's an interesting way of taking that bar and just flipping it in a different method.
Loop that thing back. Let's go. Call it like it is. Call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I'm speaking from the soul. And I don't care who feel it. Yeah, hip hop is dead. And y'all the ones who killed it. No, I'm not impressed. And I say that with my chest. Don't try to call me preaching. Refer to me as blessed. So call it like it is. And call it what it ain't. Call it what you want. No, I ain't on that train. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think. I don't care what these people think. I'm trying to make these people think.
Got a southern vibe and sauce to it. I'll tell you what, like I said a little bit earlier in the breakdown, I love that Kendrick is shining light on these artists, because you think about it right now, Kendrick is like the point man in the rap game right now, right? Just announced for the Super Bowl, Not Like Us blew up. He's the undisputed winner of the Drake beef, right? He is absolutely on top of the game. So any person that he mentions, any way that he gives a cosign, that is going to have influence. That is going to turn heads. And I think Kendrick appreciates his position right now and the opportunity that he has to shape the culture going forward, to shape what it can become. And honestly, as a lyricist, as someone who really cares about substance behind lyrics, who's more of a conscious rapper himself, it's really dope to see Kendrick's first single drop since the Super Bowl announcement, since the beef, to be the track that he released in that way, critiquing the music industry, right? Critiquing the materialism, critiquing the violence and all of these things. And then giving shout outs to Christian artists and shouting out Lecrae and then shouting out DEE-1 really shows the direction I think Kendrick wants to take it. And it's dope to see a light shown on these other artists as well. And hopefully this channel helps to shine more light on it too. Anyways, DEE-1, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end. Obviously, enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really, it does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. It's one Knox Hill. You know, I'll catch you again.